In this video, I'm going to explain how I beat Freaky Eyes in Casio Mario World and discuss some of the intricacy involved in some of the tricks. Freaky Eyes is the multi-room final castle of Casio Mario World. It's an 8-room behemoth that must be cleared in one single attempt, and any death will take you right back to the beginning of the very first room. It is brutal. Some of the rooms are throwbacks to previous levels in the game, and some are completely fresh ideas. This video is part of a new series I've been doing, so if you'd like to see more videos in this style, then please let me know in the comments what levels or ROM hacks you'd like to see, and don't forget to like and subscribe so that I can keep making these. Before we begin, I'd like to make sure you're aware that every single part of this level is incredibly difficult and very, very tight. Thankfully, room 1 is the ball and chain room. The ball and chains are sped up to the point of just guessing the timings, but eventually finding visual cues is really the best way to get consistent. Spin jumping almost immediately at the beginning will get us down this tight gap and hopefully with enough time to make it over the spikes before the balls catch up to us. This next jump is basically timed for us if we go without hesitation. Here I just jumped as soon as the ball crossed through the wall and re-grabbed over the lava. And this final jump was always scary, but I found that doing a quick pause before going for the jump made it work every time. Let's look at that one again just to see how tight it is. In a single run it doesn't look that bad, but I guarantee there was a lot of dying here even once this room was learnt. This room is by far one of the easiest rooms. There is just enough time to land on the platform and hit 4 of the hidden blocks. As long as there is one space between each one, I can make it to the door. If I miss a block, it's all over. Room 3 is a survival room done entirely by memory. Here's what's going on inside my head as I'm playing. 1 jump, 2 jump, 3 jump, 4 jump, little jump, 1 jump, right jump, left jump, right jump, win! Works every time, once you figure it out. There isn't a whole lot to say about room 4 other than we have to activate the silver P-switch to unblock access to the door. I still died in this room a lot just because of the precision it requires. Room 5 has more nuance than you'd expect. The throw block needs to be carried to the end. The issue here is that holding an item causes Mario to float, but the grey platforms will pull Mario down. Both options lead to death. The trick is to try and land as close to the far right of each platform as possible, otherwise it's stupid easy to die. I got very lucky on the second to last platform here. Room 6 looks easy, but the bats can be triggered too early, causing me to either not make the jump to the platform, hit the wrong invisible block, or miss the blocks altogether. I didn't have too much trouble with this room, but I've seen lots of other players struggle. Hold jump to run off this ledge and then grab both throw blocks to clear the path to the door. Go too slow and the first turn block will stop spinning just before I get there. If you aren't filled with anxiety from this level already, this is gonna do it. I was a mess in this room and dying to the final few jumps was heartbreaking. In the end, the trick here is to jump earlier than it looks because jumping too late will cause the lower block to be activated and Mario will die trying to cross the gap. Next, I have to land on that block by both making the height, but also not running off the other side. As you can see, I was pretty touchy here. Hitting this next block was a mistake while I was trying to not fall off the block. The problem now is that I have to somehow get up the gap without the block activating. This shouldn't be possible, but somehow I slid past the block and actually made it. Call it luck, but I think the Casio gods were looking out for me that day. Oh yeah, because the most difficult boss I've ever played is in the door after the checkpoint, I thought I should save 500 times before my SNES caught fire and I lost my progress. In the end, this level took me 3 hours to clear. If you'd like to see a video on the boss of this hack, make sure you tell me in the comments so that I actually consider making one. You know, algorithm and all that. And because this video might not do the length of the level justice, here's my winning attempt from start to finish so you can appreciate the anxiety I had making it through the final room. Remember, any death makes me go back to the very beginning of the first room. I hope you enjoyed and thanks for watching.